beautiful people, and welcome back to my channel. This is a unboxing and review demo of Sparkle & Co. Luxe Nails Dip Powder Kit. She emailed me and wanted me to try it out, so I said of course. So here is my coupon code MAENAILDESIGNS15. You get 15% off your next purchase, and I'll let you know on when you can use that. This is her dip powder little info card that shows you the steps on how to achieve the dip powder nails, and behind this card it is the instructions to do a fill. And in this little card here, it shows you some little tips, which we will get into all of that when we start doing the nails. Okay, so for the month of July, the theme is flamingos. As you can see, this super pretty flamingo bag, it is mesh on the top, and it comes with a little pink flamingo keychain, which that is so adorable. And in the bottom, it is insulated, where you could keep your snacks cool when you go to the beach, because obviously this is for the beach since it's a mesh bag in the top. I guess that's for like when you could put your beach towel or your sandals or flip-flops and the sand will come out. Okay, so here in the bottom, like I said, it is insulated, and here comes her little kit. So this was for the month of July. So for the coupon code MAENAILDESIGNS15, you can use it on any products in her website except on the subscription bags. However, after every 6 months of being a subscription member, you can receive a free store credit for your anniversary, and that credit will be in the amount of a full-size dip and can be used anytime on future orders. So the next subscription sign-ups date for August bag starts now. It's officially open, so go ahead and check the website out. I will leave links down below. So let's get into the goodies. Here's my coupon code. I will have it on the screen throughout this whole video so you guys won't forget. So with this little subscription, actually with these 2 bottles, she sent this little monthly tip info card, and it says it is helpful to always clean the rim with acetone before closing and tightening. Also add our rim protector, which is coconut oil, chapstick, or Vaseline to the rim before closing each time. This will help the bottles open easily next time, so that is super helpful. Okay, so these 2 bottles here that I'm unboxing did not come with a subscription bag, but you can purchase these separately. She sent these to me so I could achieve the perfect dip powder nails. Okay, so these 2 bottles are basically Sparkle & Co. Base Bond number 2 and then Glossy Coat number 4. And like I said, these 2 dip liquids are not part of the subscription, the monthly subscription, but usually there is only 1 dip liquid in each month. She just wanted me to have these so I could achieve the perfect dip application. And again, the step-by-step directions for dip powders, here they are, and we will go through it step by step, and on the back is step by step for a refill. So here are the goodies that came in the July subscription bag. She included a little flamingo sticker, which that's really cute, and she also includes swatch sticks, and they're already labeled of the dip powders, which I think that is awesome. And the dip powders are labeled on top of the little bottle jars too. So we have number 64, which is baby flamingo, 63, let's flamingo, and then number 62, let's take a dip, which is the glitter holographic teal, which is super cute. And this is the monthly information card. If you want to know more about it, I will list it down below so you guys can read it thoroughly. And she does give some monthly tips for using the chunkier mix, which you can use the solidified liquid dip liquid, which is the one that was included in this month's bag. So applying this liquid, it will help you flatten down and lay the glitters where you want them before the base bond dries it. And she does also have some contest announcements that you can participate with the goodies that you receive in that monthly bag. So Sparkle & Co. has 2 types of referral program. The first one is called the first order referral program. So when you make your first order in the referral area, mention my name, MAENAILDESIGNS, and you will receive $9 credit that will go into your Sparkle & Co. account over in a time span of 1 to 2 months, and you can use those credits towards any future orders on their website. The second one is the subscription referral program. Again, in the referral area, mention my name, and then you will receive $18 credit towards your future order, and that will go into your account over a time span of 1 to 2 months, and you can use these credits towards any future website. Any future orders on their website. So in order for you guys to receive these credits, you do need to create a Sparkle & Co account on their website. Link will be down below. Okay, let's get started. Step 1, sanitize work area, client hands, and your own. So I'm cleaning my nails with alcohol. Step 2 is to cut and file nails to desired shape and push back your cuticles. I already done that. Step 3, gently roughen the entire nail bed with a nail buffer to remove the excess cuticle and shine of the nail bed. I did that because I applied some nail tips. Step 4, remove dust with nail brush. Did that too. So step 5 is shake the powder jar so you can loosen up the powders. So this one is the light pink. The next one is let's take a dip. And then the third one is flamingo. Let's flamingo, which is that pretty neon pink. Step 6 says apply a pH prep, and I'm thinking that's like a nail dehydrator, which I just cleaned my nail with alcohol. I think that's really good. There's no shine on the nail. The next step is to apply the base bond. Apply a thin coat onto the nail. We're gonna do this step one nail at a time. So I'm applying a thin coat of the base bond first. Next step is dip your nail into the little powder jar, and since this dip powder is full to the top, I'm just gonna get like this little teaspoon and start pouring the powder on top of the nail. And you got to do this quickly before the base bond dries. Make sure you wait a few seconds after dipping before you start to brush away the extra powder dust. And as you can see, I was missing some on this side, but the base bond had already dried. The base bond, I believe, is a resin, which is like a glue. So now I'm using this little brush here, and I'm just brushing off all the excess powder. So then I'm gonna repeat this step again. So if your nails are weak, flexible, or brittle, you may want to do 3 to 4 coats. Or if you just want to reach that full opacity of the color, you could do 3 to 4 coats as well, as long as you're applying thin coats of the base bond, so it will not look too thick. So now I'm just gonna pour this extra powder into the jar. I know there's been a picture circulating of some really bad nails and people dipping into dip powder. That's why people don't want to do dip powder nails. Okay guys, first of all, if you see nails like that, you do not dip them. And second of all, if you're working in a salon, of course you do not dip between clients. Hello, sanitary. You use a little extra bowl when you work in salons or with other people. But since this is for personal use, I am dipping it in the powder jar because it's mine. So yeah, I'm gonna continue doing 2 to 3 coats to reach that full opacity of that beautiful neon pink. So for that pinky nail, I did 3 coats. So now I'm moving on to my ring fingernail. I'm applying my base bond first. So for this nail, I wanted to try to do 2 different dip powder colors. So the first one I am using is Let's Take a Dip, which is that beautiful teal holographic glitter dip powder. Super pretty. And for the top part of that nail, I'm gonna actually pour Baby Flamingo. And as you can see, the dip powder did not want to stick. That's because I let the base bond dry too long. Remember guys, you have to be very quickly, and especially if you're like in a cold working area and the air is blasting, yeah, you definitely gotta work quicker. Okay, so let's get ready with the second coat. I'm applying, this time I'm only gonna apply it to that teal dip powder color first, because that is the color I am dipping first. And now I'm gonna apply the base bond to the top part of my nail towards the cuticle area, and I'm gonna pour over that baby flamingo dip powder mix. And now this time it did catch on. Remember guys, since this is like a glue, the base bond is a resin glue, you have to go quickly because it will dry out. So now I'm patting it onto the nail to make sure it sticks, and then I'm gonna get my brush and start brushing off the excess powder. So for the middle fingernail, I'm going to be applying Flamingo, that neon pink, completely to the whole nail. And again, I am gonna do 3 coats like the pinky nail. Moving on, now on my index nail, I want to apply the whole nail completely covered in that baby flamingo dip powder. This shade is so pretty. It's like a light blush pink with some iridescent like gold glitter to it. It's super pretty. So I'm gonna go ahead and do 3 coats and then we'll be back. And lastly, on my thumbnail, I'm gonna apply this beautiful dip powder. Let's take a dip. Oh my god, this is so pretty. It's holographic. Who doesn't love holographic? Okay, so first apply your base bond, thin coats, and then I'm gonna dip my nail in here. But if you have long nail, guys, don't dip it, because I did make a big boo-boo. You will see my big boo-boo. It clearly states in her steps to not tilt the jar, and what's the first thing I did? I kind of tilt the jar, and look at my big boo-boo. I dropped all that pretty hollow glitter. Oh my god. But I did manage to save some of it. So I'm just brushing off. And for this dip powder, I didn't need to do a lot of coats. I think I did only 2 coats for this one, because it did cover the whole nail. And like she said, when you're using the chunky glitters, lay them flat and use the solidify, because it can help you place the glitters where you want them before that base bond dries. Now that I applied all the dips to the nails, it's time to apply solidify generously to all the nails and let this dry for at least 30 seconds. Preferably drying time is 1 to 3 minutes. Next step is gently buff nails and file the edges if necessary. Note, gently use a drill to file as close to the cuticles and sides of the nail as possible to ensure smooth edges when it grows out the nail. And I'm just here filing the glitter nail, especially because it does have like some little spiky on the edges because of the glitters that didn't lay flat. So I'm gonna continue and do this to all of the nails off camera, and then I'll be back. So after washing the hands and drying them thoroughly, it's time to apply the solidify again and let it dry for 30 seconds before we apply the glossy coat. And the last step is apply 1 thin coat of glossy coat to all the nails, then immediately apply the second coat to all the nails again and let it dry for 3 to 10 minutes. And then after all of that, it said much later, to ensure dryness, always apply your oil to the cuticles and the hands. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply that glossy coat to all of the nails. don't forget to cap your ends, guys. You always gotta cap those ends to prevent chipping. So here is the finished look after I done the 2 coats, super shiny and pretty. So of course I wanted to stamp some beautiful flamingos images because this is a flamingo subscription bag, but when I went to go ahead and apply the glossy coat, it did smudge that nail, the ring fingernail. The middle fingernail, I used my Seche Vite top coat and it didn't smudge. So yeah guys, beware, it will smudge your stamping images if you are gonna stamp on top of this. So I suggest you guys to use your gel top coat or your no smudge top coat. So this is the final look. This was a PR package that was sent to me by Sparkle & Co. Luxe Nails, so I can review and tell you my honest opinion. So I do need to work more with this dip powder system. The last time I did dip powder nails was like 10 years ago when I was back in nail school. Yep, it was that long. So yeah, I just need to get back to the hang of it. It looks very pretty. I love the concept and the idea of dip powder nails because it is an alternate to gels, acrylics, and polygel now. So I do love it. I just need to work more with it. Honestly, if you are gonna do stamping, like I said, do not use that glossy coat. It will smudge your stamping image. You're better off using your own top coat. So this is the finished look I came up with. I hope you like it, Sparkle & Co. and anybody that's watching this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.